Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Ask a Virgo and Friends. I'm here with PT3 this evening. How you doing, PT?
What's up? What's good, nigga? Just chilling. You know how it is.
So, look, I figured tonight we'll kick it off where we'll do some memes and we'll just talk about the fucking memes and see what everybody's thinking, right? And if any
Mhm.
comments come in, we can just kick it off like that. Almost like well, I ain't even gonna say it because that shit may be copywritten. But anyway, the first meme starts with Snake finally breaks silence after 4,000 years of being accused. Snake, how can I have given her apples? I do not even have hands. Facts, facts. So I think this lends to the fact that the story is always going to be told, but or you always need to look at who the the perspective of the person telling the story.
Hold on, read that one to me again, really, because I'm lost on that one. That one right there. Hold on.
So the snake finally breaks silence after 4,000 years of being accused. The snake says, "How could I have given her the apple when I do not have
Oh,
hands?"
this the Adam and Eve joint.
Yeah, man.
Oh, so dang,
So
dang.
it's all about perspective, right? Who
Yeah,
told the story? The snake just now broke his silence.
yeah. It's like they've been telling it from they've been telling from their perspective all along. The snake basically saying he had nothing to do with it. So that's that. Like, does that like involve like to like real life stuff? Like, what? Oh, you know what that means? You know what that means, in my opinion?
What's
It's
up?
always more than one side to the story.
Amen.
And that's in life because it's like this. You know how you one of your friends will come to you with a situation that happened, and you will be
Yeah.
on their side because you their friend, you trust them. But whole T, the other dude or person might have a whole different perspective on it. You'll never know who right until you hear the other side of the story. Yeah, for sure. That's a big one. That's big.
I've always heard when it comes to stories that there's always three sides, right? There's my side, there's your side, and then there's the truth.
There might be four.
And what will four be?
Four, dang, what four be? Well, that's a good question. But I was just
See,
saying the perspective. There's a lot of sides to the story.
I mean, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's definitely a bunch. There's definitely a bunch. Now, this one may be offensive to some, but this was also shared in the group this week. So we're talking about the five deadly dick, right? We're talking about that skinny nigga dick, that dark skinned nigga dick, that no card dick, the aspiring rapper, emotionally unavailable, and I think I may wait on Dutchy for this one. I'm gonna wait until a lady joins me so I can talk
Oh,
about
she about
this
to
one.
join this joint?
No, I will see who's gonna join this evening, and if they don't, I can cover it on my own. But you know what I'm saying? I'd like to get another female's perspective on that. So another meme that we found was, I found out why we don't catch our bitches cheating, cause they cheat with niggas in relationship, so they don't love pictures, call, or text at the wrong time. We cheat with loudmouth single section 8 hoes who waiting to tell some shit. I mean, that's facts, right? You got to be careful who you cheating with. If you going to step out like that, you got to step out with somebody that has the same amount to lose as you do. If you going to step out. Now, I don't recommend stepping out at all. I'm happy at home. But
This this the thing about that. When you step out and you cheat, bruh, you don't be thinking about all that stuff. You just be thinking about, oh, the person look good, and then when you have sex with them, it's really like you really don't be thinking. You really don't be thinking about all the perspectives because you don't be trying to think about. I don't know. You don't really ask their life stuff. Do you got a dude? Do you die?
I
Blah blah
mean,
blah.
yeah, but you should. If you got a lot to lose and you careless if you don't, bruh. Think about it. Think about it. Okay, so let's say that you on some grown folk stuff, right? And you dealing with somebody and you slip up and have a oops moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you gonna have that oops moment, it better be with somebody that's bringing equal or more to the table than what you already got. Cause that oops moment could cost you everything you got.
So you basically saying like, if you're gonna cheat with somebody, they got to have a lot of stuff with them too.
They gotta bring better than what I got. They
Yeah,
gotta
the
come
fact
with they gotta come with better than what I already got. Like I ain't trying to cheat and go down. Who the hell trying to do that? Like
you know
for
what
real,
I.
for real. I'm a cheat with somebody. Okay, so right now I'm rolling with a car with heated seats, right? Boom. All right, man. I'm not gonna go back to no cloth seats. I'm gonna upgrade to heated and air conditioning.
My thing is like this right here. All right, I want if I'm a cheat, which I never did. I want to cheat to a point my girl be like, okay, I can see where you was going with that. You know what
That's
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying. It's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. You got to upgrade. You can't cheat with no dumb. You can't go backwards.
But the thing about it is, they may not even be on your level, but the sex might be so good, you might just really just fall.
And
You
you
might
willing to
just
give
fall.
up everything?
Man, you not thinking about that, and you already done gave up everything. You lose because you already stepped out there. I feel like,
Yeah, but if you lose, I need to be able. If I'm a lose, I need to lose with a smile,
yeah, I can, I can,
or at
I
least some justification.
yeah. Man, I'm just saying, man. If I step out there, she gotta be like that. I'm telling you, she gotta be like that. So she gotta be that girl, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It might be the one I cheat on you with and end up marrying. She got to be that type of time. If it's not that, I can't do it. Cause then you
If
gonna
you're
feel
gonna step
stupid.
out, man, you better be stepping out for something that's gonna be a hell of an upgrade.
Yeah,
Hell of an upgrade.
the upgrade got to be crucial. I ain't gonna even hold you. It got to be crucial.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
got
man. You can't be going backwards because that
But
backwards shit is for the
it
birds.
can't just be the look aspect too. It got to be everything with it. It got to be like the bank accounts. We can fend for each other bank account wise. You know, we can take care of each other if it has to go that way.
Exactly. Thanks for joining us, Sharon Taylor. Sharon said facts, and she started laughing at us. That's true. That's also a fact. We talking about upgrading, man. You can't be going backwards. I think these comments were all for the upgrade because going backwards is not. No, no, bro. Mm-mm.
But why do you
I'm
think people going backwards sometimes though? Because it do be like that. Everything we talk about, it's hard to think about that. Like when
because
everything
you get
going
caught
on.
up thinking about the wrong thing, and I think that it's on some level it's a level of maturity, right? After a
Yeah,
while it becomes a maturity, right? Because like okay, so right now at a let's say at 16, your definition of an upgrade is a girl with a bigger booty.
damn. That's everybody,
But
right?
think about it, like you used to date the girl that had the boobs, and
Yeah.
now you want a broad with the boobs and the bigger booty. And I'm just being facetious, and I apologize to women because I shouldn't be putting us in that category or just objectifying us, but I'm just saying this is how boys think, right? They're thinking with the wrong head. So boom, for girls, or when I was that age, I wanted to do with a car. That was an upgrade for me. Fuck the bus pass. So y'all looking for the big booty, the big tits. We looking for a car and some money. You got to have a job, Craig, right? But as you get older, there are certain things that you continue to look for, and hopefully your list continues to get a little bit longer as you get older, right? So by the time you get to somebody at your age, it's not just the big booty, it's not just the tits, it's the intelligence, it's the bank account, it's the home, it's uh the secure job, it's the you got a vehicle of your own, it's you got your teeth,
All that
it's
stuff does. All that all that stuff does play a part though. Like it's not like about the materialistic thing, but you want a man or a girl that can fend for themselves without you if it's needed to be. Like if one person goes down, the other person got to be able to fend for that. You just don't want it to be a one sided thing. You feel me?
yeah, and ain't nobody trying to drag nobody along either. Shit, I ain't got time to be dragging nobody along. Yeah, fact, sure. You got to upgrade. You got to upgrade. All right, the next meme says, be in tune with your lady. Know what she needs before she tells you. It's the little things you do that will make a big difference. Facts. Facts. And
That's
I think this goes both ways, right? For ladies and dudes, right? Oh shit, about to do something crazy with my phone. Let's not call 911. But yeah, so that's the meme right there. So I think that's right, man. You gotta know what your mate is. You gotta learn how to speak that love language, and be able to understand what they need and what they want. My mate's love language is coming to flip me the bird, and that means, hey, it's time to get off the phone. I date a Taurus, though. I mean, I'm married to a Taurus. So,
I'm okay. This is the thing about men. I think our attention spans be so like short on stuff we kind of forget about. It's not how we being careless. I feel like that's just how we built. It be like I don't know. We take care of bigger things than the little things. I don't know why it just be like that sometimes. It just how we operate. Like I don't know. I don't know. We not like so like I don't know. We kind of like taught not to be like so sensitive and stuff. So I think we gotta like numb ourselves down, and actually pay attention to y'all. Cause we be focused on a whole bunch of. It's nothing like personal, not like we don't care about them or nothing. But it's just kind of hard for us to tap into that side sometimes. So I feel like,
I
but it's a
think
little.
go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I'm listening to you.
Well, I think that book that came out years ago, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, is true. Like, we speak different languages, you know what I'm saying? And so because we speak different languages, it's just like, it's just we're never on the fair plane of communication. And so some kind of way we got to be able to figure out how to come into the middle and be able to start speaking a similar language where at least we understand the grunts and the moans that we're making. And the grunt moan, that means I'm hungry. The long grunt means pull over. I got to go to the bathroom. You know, whatever
That's
that language may be.
it's like, man, I can't imagine. Not saying it's not gonna happen. I can't imagine me being that tuned in with somebody to a point. I just know them back in. That's just a lot. It's not like a lot of work, but I feel like it's just some. I feel like it's something that has to naturally happen. I don't want to put in work to like be in tune with somebody. And when I mean put in work, you have to put in work, obviously. But I'm saying I just want it to naturally happen. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know it's probably meant.
But
Like
then I
you
think
ever
that's
seen
the
like y'all?
chemistry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But don't you have to like build that? This like relationships, like are there still relationships where the chemistry just happens naturally? You don't really have to work for it like that.
I mean, it depends. Some relationships where, it just naturally happens, where you just naturally know. Have you ever
Like you
seen
just
that movie, The Color Purple?
yeah,
Okay, so remember how after Celie had been with Mister for so long, remember when he was getting ready to go get up with Shug Avery?
yeah.
And he was running around the house trying to get himself together, and she was just standing there in the hallway with whatever he needed, like his button, uh, ready to fix his sock, ready to change his tie, and all that good stuff.
No, for sure.
She intuitively knew all the stuff that he needed because she had been with him so long. But it wasn't about love; it was about, for her, a matter of survival. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
She didn't really want him, right?
no, they didn't want each other.
Yeah, because he almost cut her throat. If I'm not sure, that's what Whoopi Goldberg, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't tripping.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. Hell, they didn't want each other. But I say all that to say that that's how it went down. They learned each other. Now, in some relationships, you just kind of you go above and beyond to care about what that person wants because you care about them so much. Like, for instance, if your girl likes, I don't know, drumsticks, uh, and you go buy a bucket of chicken, right? Are you gonna eat all the drumsticks or you gonna save her one?
Knowing me, I probably eat all of them. But
That's
it
fucked
was
up. That's
the
fucked
right
up.
thing. The, the right, the right thing to do would definitely be to save her some.
Yeah, especially if you know that's her favorite. I
Yeah,
mean,
you
you ain't
got
got
to
to give
do it.
them all of them, but if y'all both know, okay, we both fuck with the drumsticks, then Now, see,
Yeah,
my husband would eat the drumsticks, even though he really fucks with the thigh, just to fuck with me.
yeah, but that's on some joke time. But if it comes down to being like, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely look out for her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be an asshole. That's fucked up.
Sharon says, this day and time, men are more sensitive than women. Facts.
Hold up, hold up. Oh, I'm about to get it.
Facts.
Oh my goodness.
Come
Oh
on, what
my
you got to
goodness.
say? What you got to
But
say?
you know what's crazy? But the minute we not sensitive, we some heartless dogs though. When we try to show y'all the
No,
sentimental, when we try to show y'all like that side of us, y'all take advantage of it. That's why niggas is the way they is now.
I think it depends on what side you trying to show me.
I'm like, are you trying to
Because
show me?
for real,
I'm talking about like my soft side, like my sensitive side. Like, bro, we got feelings too. That's the thing about women. They think is we like masculine and stuff. Like we not supposed to have feelings or something. That's why we hide them shit because y'all just make us suppress them. Because when we show y'all that, it's like y'all take advantage of that shit. But y'all look at us a certain like type way, like we not masculine or manly, just because we don't, just because we trying to be soft-eyed lady is crazy. That's crazy. That's
I
crazy.
think there's a time and a place to be soft, though. You know what I'm saying?
But like I can understand if the niggas over feminine. Like I can understand that. But if the nigga want to show off that side of him every once in a while because he feel irritated or he feels some type of way, let him do that. And as long as he expressing it to you too, 9 times out of 10, you probably the only person that's seeing that side.
There's hope. And I think that's what she's getting at. Because I've seen some dudes that get more in their feelings than broads. Like, let's say, for instance, you break up with somebody, right?
Oh, hold up, don't do that. Oh man, that
Now they
hurt.
trolling you. Now they acting brand new. Now they doing too. You know what I'm saying? Cause they in their feelings. They too
Bruh, I ain't
sensitive.
gonna even lie to you. I've probably been that dude then. I'm terrible then because, bro, a breakup? Oh, if you were serious about her, bro, what? Oh, it
You,
ended bad? Oh, man, no.
dude, you can't be borderline stalking people. I mean, you
No,
can
we ain't
think
talking
about
about
it.
no. Borderline stalking, but that happens. I feel like everybody stalks they mate after they break up. It was serious. And if they don't, they probably been done.
Oh no, I'm sure it's been done. Hell, I've been
No,
stalked, and
I'm
I
talking about like
borderline stalked, but not to the point where it was like, like I'd have to catch myself and be like, nah, I ain't going that crazy, because this nigga really wasn't worth no jail time. Shit.
oh no, we ain't doing no jail time. I might have said I was gonna do something, but I ain't never do that. It's never that deep. But it's gonna hurt though. But it's not that deep though. But yeah,
Nah.
I'm like, damn, bro. It's like females like that be making me like, damn, bro. I just gotta be hardcore all the time. I
No,
don't
no,
even
I
want to
don't
be
think that's
sensitive.
what they're saying though. I think that what they're saying is that sometimes dudes carry it a little more sensitive than females, and it's like
And you know what
there are
the
some things that you can be sensitive about, but there are other things that just you need to calm down. There's just you doing too much.
facts? You want to know what's crazy? She said, women are like, okay. She said dudes are more sensitive than women nowadays. But the thing about it is, the problem is y'all are trying to be more masculine than us. That's where the issue happens. Like that's what happens. Y'all trying to be too manly and too
Yeah,
hardcore.
but where does that come from?
It,
If
it
if
don't
we
it don't
wanna
come
if we
from
wanna
us.
unpack this Pandora's box, let's go ahead and open this bitch up.
It don't come from just us. Like this is why I think females be feeling like, oh, men have been dogging them their whole life, so now they gotta stand up and be OC masculine. One whole T, bruh. Women have been doing men wrong and men have been doing women wrong since the beginning of the time, like Egyptian times. Like girls was cheating with peasants. Everybody been doing everybody wrong. So it's like they make it seem like dudes been dogging them forever. It's been both sided. So what y'all feel the need to get so masculine now for it?
Well, I think a lot of the times, like right now, if you're looking at people in our community, and we're talking about specifically the underserved people of color, right? A lot of the parents have been taken out of the homes. So a lot
Yeah,
of the men
facts.
have been taken out of the homes. And so when you've got a home that only has a woman who has no choice but to step up and have to raise a dude and show a little boy how to be a man, even though she don't know how to be a man and she barely knows how to be a woman her damn self, you know, it presents a problem. And so a lot of times you emulate what you see on TV or you emulate what you think a dude should be, and you're pulling some of the things of what you think your dad should have been if he was in the picture or what he was. You know what I'm saying? And so it's there's a lot of stuff that goes into that.
And another thing I feel like it's like a lot of these girls role models. Like, all right, you want to talk about like, all right, look, I'm gonna just give some names out there, artist wise. You know, music has like the biggest influence. It's like you got Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, people like who else in this joint? Who else in this joint be on some other shit? You know, all them girls who be on that whole time. Don't get it wrong. We have negative influences like that, like Future and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, they got songs where they not rapping about just drug dealing and killing. They got some real life songs. I feel like they don't really have no real life content. They just rap about being a hoe and taking a nigga money. So that's what they feed off. That's what they look like. Future might have you know what I'm saying. Future might have a song be like, yeah, I'm gonna hit you a hoe. Like I'm dealing drugs, but bro, he also got some songs. If you really sit up there and listen, it's gonna get you through some shit. Like I be listening to all them girl rappers or who they have on their side to like uplift them, bro. It just be about taking a nigga money, bro. I want to see one of them girls don't talk about that for one song, bro. This is what they look
Lizzo
up to.
ain't talking about taking the man money.
Lizzo don't really. Lizzo fit in that category, but nah, she ain't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't putting her in there. She's straight though. She just no. She came damn naked to a Lakers game. Fuck no. Hell no. She said like the worst example ever. She literally came naked to a Lakers game, bro. Literally. Nah, I can't give y'all that one. Y'all name one joint that's like that right now. Who y'all got? Who y'all even got?
What you
Yeah.
mean? Lizzo is the shit.
Lizzo came to a game naked. That's not how you supposed to be presented as a woman, bro. In public, naked at a Lakers game, like Lakers, like this is the Lakers, bro. This is like LeBron James in them. Like you can't come to a setting like that,
She was naked for real.
bro. Look it up. Look it up.
I'm gonna have to Google that shit eventually.
You gotta look it up. I was looking at her like this. Oh
Oh my
hell,
god, I can't believe she would come to the Lakers game naked.
Yeah, it was the most ridiculous shit I ever seen in my life. I was like, it can't be, it can't be, it can't be.
See. So look, another meme that we came up with this week was if you see me talking to myself, just move along. I'm self-employed. We're having a staff meeting. That is a true fact for Virgos, man. We do like to talk to ourselves. We talk through some shit.
I be trying, bro.
You can't talk yourself out of some shit.
Oh man, like, bro, it depends on the situation, dog. It depends,
Wait,
literally.
we got to come back to a comment though. Sharon came for you. She said, "Who says how she is and isn't supposed to dress?" Facts.
Bro, it's not even about that. You're supposed to present yourself like a woman. If that's, let me tell you something. If I have a daughter and that's her mother, bro, her baby mother, bro, say me and my baby mother didn't work out. Say me and my baby mother didn't work out. I still want her to be a role model for my daughter. You feel me?
So you gonna dictate what she wearing?
Bro, to that, if my daughter see that, bro, hell, bro, what?
There ain't no way they let her at the Lakers game stark ass naked.
Bro, look what she got on. Look what she had on. Look what she had on. Oh, girls will look at that. Oh, that's our woman power or some shit. No, bro. No, bro. All right, like, bro, imagine, bro.
But
This all
she's
I'm
an
saying.
artist.
This
And
all
that's
I'm
her
saying.
artistic way of displaying however she feels. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, not at no Lakers game though. At a Lakers game, bro, like we're talking about straight public. You gotta have some type of respect for yourself. That's all I'm saying, bro. I don't care about her expressing herself. That's what she want to do. All right, bet. But damn, bro, do you have to come to a whole Lakers game like that? Like this is like, bro, the Lakers stadium fits over like, bro, so many people, bro. Like that's the problem, bro. Like you got, bro, that's all I'm saying, bro. Nobody's look, bro. I'm just saying, no real man. I'm talking about a real man, like a real man, bro, who has morals about himself is even gonna take some shit like that serious, bro. That's all I'm saying. Cause I know I'm not. I'd be damn if my girl out here with her tongue all out and all naked and shit. You just making yourself look available. I'm not dealing with that shit. That's dead.
Lord have mercy.
That's
How
dead.
she expresses herself, as long as she's confident
Man,
and
she can
he's
be
confident in
confident,
her
bro, but she
relationship.
doesn't have to like Malika. We talking about coming to a damn Lakers game, bro. I'm like, are you serious? Like a Lakers game like that? You
I'm gonna
could
have
be
to check it out, man. I'm gonna have to check it out.
please. You got to. And when you when you see it, you let me know how you feel. Cause I'm like,
All right,
what?
all right. I can't comment because I ain't seen it yet.
Yeah, I'm not. Don't get me wrong, bro. We like sex appeal and stuff like that, but it's a time and a place for everything. That's the most professional way I can say that shit.
hmm hmm I
That's the
tend
most.
to agree with that, but I tend to be a little more conservative than most. So
That's what I'm saying. Those are the women we want. The women like that is just women we want to be. No disrespect, we just want to fuck them. That's the difference. You feel me?
yeah. It's unfortunate that how a person dresses determines how a person interacts with you.
No, but you gotta think about it. I'm not talking about, bro. You can dress how you want, but how that was being done, I was like, bro, come on, bro.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to check it out. So another one of the memes we got was be as peace, but know when to be a hellraiser. Some of these men only want you passive so they can gaslight you out of the wilderness, and that keeps them accountable. Yeah, yeah. I don't know about being passive all the way, but like you ain't got to be a crazy bride either, going through people's phones and doing all that extra shit.
Yeah.
Or at least that's just something I don't do. But that's a personal thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm at the point, and I think again, it goes by different ages and different time frames in your life as to what you willing to put up with and what you're going through. If I had to go through your phone and all that shit, then I don't want to be bothered with you. But that's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? And if I got to deal with you joking all the goddamn time and dealing with some bullshit, then I just don't want to be bothered. So I'm gonna move forward. But there are some of us that are willing to tolerate a lot more than others, you know? And so, as a person who's already done it for 20 years and is trying to do it again for another 20 to 50, you know, I've got different standards than a lot of other people. That doesn't mean my standards are good or bad. That just means I'm different. I do my shit my way. You know what I'm saying? So look, this was a funny ass meme that came, right? So it says, I mean you can come over, but nothing's happening, I'm tired. And this chick got the fabuloso in the background. So I'm gonna address this one because I don't know if PT3 can handle this one. But yeah, Sharon's right. I ain't going through nobody's phone. Yeah, I ain't going through all that shit. That's too much of a hassle for me.
But
If
I
I
ain't
got to
gonna
go
lie
through
to
all
you.
that.
You do. Let me tell you something. One of my OGs told me this. He said, "Never go through a woman's phone because you're gonna find what you're looking for."
Yeah,
I don't want. I don't want
yeah,
to do it because I
yeah.
don't think I can. I can't handle it. I'm gonna trip out.
Yeah, man, I ain't got time for all that. And what's done in the dark comes to light anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm supposed to know, it's gonna come out anyway. And if I ain't supposed to know, then I ain't gonna know. And
If
you got
God
right.
want,
But good for
if
you.
God want me to see something, I'm gonna see
Exactly.
it.
Facts. Facts.
But I will be nosy. I ain't gonna. I never go through a girl phone. They get my password if they that insecure. I don't even be tripping.
Yeah, I don't even feel like I should even have to go through all that. But you know what? If you want the password, that's what's up. So
Yeah, but
look, back
that's
to this meme, right? This meme is crazy, right? Because you see what this woman is doing, right?
yeah. She's shaving, right?
With cleaning herself with Fabuloso. So look,
What?
young ladies out there. So back in the women's intuition is better than the FBI. Ain't that the truth? Because you just know when some shit ain't right, and it eventually just all comes out in the wash anyway. So you ain't even got to go looking. You already know. The day he come home smelling a little different or looking a little different, or he says something that just perks your little ear up. And the same thing for men too. You just gotta listen to your gut.
Yeah.
A lot of times our intuition is there and it's talking to us and it's screaming at us, but we just don't want to follow what the hell it's saying or at least pay attention to it so that we can, take advantage of what's being presented to us very, very plainly, you know? And that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. But that mean. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story, right? Years ago I had a girlfriend of mine, and they were from a foreign country, and I'm not gonna say what country they were from. But they used to use, she told me that her mom told her that she used pine sol in order to douche with, in order to clean out her insides and everything. And I guess it kept it smelling all fresh and clean and also made it tighter than it was prior to that. I am going to say this, I do not recommend anybody ever putting anything, especially no household cleaning products, up your hoo ha. Vinegar is different. Household cleaning products is just not safe, it's not funny, and you can seriously injure yourself. So please do not do that, young ladies. If your hoo ha is smelling so bad where you need to put Pine Sol or Fabuloso up it, go see a gynecologist. Because the
Fact.
problem is a lot bigger than what you think it is. Okay? that's that's the easiest way for me to address that meme. All right. So ah shit. Google Maps acquires Snapchat. So if you guys can see this right, it tells you that 24 people have been here. And this is a lady that's bent over, and it says, "Oh my God, these memes, y'all are a trip, man. Y'all a trip. Y'all a trip." 22 people have been here, and oh Lord, and that was okay. Oh my goodness, I don't know if this is profanity or what. Um, and 134 people have been here. Okay, look, this PT3. Do you see this meme?
I seen it in a joint. I'm just doing this. I'm listening.
Uh, so for real, um, that's I am not here to judge anybody, but if you're concerned about numbers like that, y'all need to check the Carfax, right? So everybody needs to check the Carfax of your man, woman, or whatever if you're concerned about their number. But at this day and age, I don't know who the hell has the right to be concerned about anybody's number. If you live in a glass house, throw a stone. Uh, and I say all that to say, I mean that is a lot of people though. That's a group of people. That's a group of people. I mean that Joe says 100 and some change. Um, but again, I'm not here to judge. So just be careful if that number keeps growing while you still visiting. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when you really should be concerned, right? Um, because you want to make sure that stuff is being cleaned all factually. And Sharon is right. Men do tell on themselves because they don't know how to be good liars.
Oh
They
my
tell all their little
god,
business.
bro.
Huh?
I was just looking at something that happened, bro.
Oh, so you
I'm
agree with
listening to you.
that?
I'm
Men telling
multitasking.
themselves?
What do we tell on ourselves?
Yeah, y'all don't know how to cheat. Y'all tell everything.
Nah, because we were going to tell our boys.
And what your boys gonna do for you? Your
They gonna
boys
try
gonna
to.
come back and tell your chick that you got the wrong boys.
Yeah, you're right. We do. I don't understand that again, bro.
I mean, she said, "Wait, no pine sol." Yes, girl, pine sol. True
So
facts, true story.
I can't believe y'all. They really used to do that back in the day. That's crazy.
No, that's what this chick told me. I mean, she was from a third world country, or her parents were, and so I don't know if that's something that they do over there. But like, yeah, man, you gotta be, yeah, yeah. Just go see the gynecologist, man. Hey, Sharon said, "We need that for real, for real." John Mikes, what's up? Thanks for joining us tonight, brother. Shout out to you and the guys. Great show. You need to know. Yep, true. Mm-hmm. Laugh out loud and laugh out loud at PT. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. So let's go into the next meme. All right. So the next meme is be humble. You won't stay fresh forever. That's facts. So I think this kind of goes back to what we were talking about a little bit last week, right? You see how nice that banana looks when it's all nice and young? That's like in your 20s. And then you get a couple of bumps in your 40s and then your 50s. And by 80, you shriveled up like a mug and you hoping somebody gonna wipe your ass. I mean, yeah, yeah. And so be humble, and treat people the way that you want people to be treated, or the way you want people to treat you, and that would be the best way to do all that, right? Follow the golden rule. PT, where you at, man? Where you at?
No, I'm saying you said Taylor go on the roof. Hold up, I got that one. Now, I swear to God, I'm doing both things at one time with everything I love. No, but what I'm saying about that, all right, put it like this. Remember how I was telling, remember how we had the last session, you was talking about that? How I
Yeah,
be like not having an over standard for the women that I want, but you told me to basically look more into the future of how they want to look because you can't like be more like on the physical appearance thing because everybody gonna be old one day,
yeah.
right? But I'm looking at it like, can't you like okay, everybody's gonna get old, but isn't like the way you take care of yourself, though?
Hey, look at their parents too, man.
Hold up, so hold up. But what if their parents didn't take good care of themselves? What if they take good care of themselves?
You better hope.
I don't know, bro. Because I feel like when I get
I
old,
mean, the parents could be worst case scenario.
this just me. This is me. I know when I get old, I feel like I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna look good because I'm taking care of myself. That's all I'm saying. But no, you do got to be humble in a certain aspect when it comes to that stuff, though. I definitely feel what they're saying because everybody's gonna have one day where they don't look their best.
Yeah, yeah. Facts. Yellow Rose is laughing along with us.
I
Sharon
wish.
asked PT an important question.
Nah,
PT,
nah.
can you read that?
I'm watching the game, but I'm still here though.
Oh, word.
Nah, nah,
It's
nah,
my
bro.
fucking team playing, man. How you watching my game?
I got money on the line, dog.
Dude, 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 dude.
It's getting
All
bad
right.
out here. I thought you
This
like
one's
go to
gonna be
take.
a long one to read, y'all.
Read it to me, man. Millie, I got you.
You gonna read it? Go ahead.
Nah, I need you to read it because I'm watching this. I just want to make sure, like, no, I'm listening. I swear to God, I'm tapped in. Y'all think I'm not?
Really?
I'm here. I swear to
You
God.
suck. You suck,
Nah,
PT3.
nah, I ain't
You
gonna lie to
suck.
you. Like, this like $300 on this.
Hey, but this the halftime show. What the fuck you watching? Oh, you got money on the halftime show.
No, it's not the halftime show. This is the game I was playing. I'm talking about NFL. No, I was playing the game. But
Oh
dog,
my god.
I'm tapped in. I swear to God, I've been answering these questions very good lately. Don't even lie. I've been answering these questions. If you read me the meme, I'm going to multitask.
I'm gonna
Read
let
it
you
to
take
me.
the lead on the next one.
No, no, read it to me. I'm gonna answer the question. Read it
All
to me.
right, it says scrolling down my timeline, like, man, this nigga lying. This bitch stay turned up. Damn, she only got 3 likes on her selfie. That nigga broke. She a hoe. That food look nasty. Her eyebrows irritate me. Fake ass nigga. What you got?
That's from a woman's perspective, how they be looking at it.
Nah, man, that was Homer Simpson.
So he basically, so hold up. He's basically saying
You
that's how
missed the
people just.
whole freaking meme.
No, no, I've seen the meme because I seen it in the joint. I know what you're talking about. I'm saying you saying that's how people be doing. Like we won't say it out loud, but that's what we'll be thinking down our timeline. Basically,
Facts,
right?
Sharon. Facts.
I mean, I ain't
Facts,
gonna even
Sharon.
lie. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is what I be on. I mean, I feel like everybody have them type of thoughts when they be scrolling down. Everybody like TL. That's just. I feel like that's just really how you feel.
Wow.
No, think about it. Think about it. How many times you scroll down your TL and see some shit you said in your head but didn't say it out loud? But that's really how you feel.
I mean, if I'm being honest, like that was back in the day, and that probably was like 15 years ago, or back in '09. That wasn't 15 years ago. Back when it first came out, '05 or whatever. Now I just don't give a fuck. I know
I
that
mean, don't
seems
get me
kind of
wrong.
rude,
I
but
just be having my opinion. This is me. This is me. All right. Malika, this is how I look at it. When I'm doing stuff like that, I really be meaning. I'm not gonna comment on some shit unless it really look fucking dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
let me give an example of somebody. All right, like you know that dude 6ix9ine, the rapper, right?
Oh yeah, that's stupid fool.
Oh, bruh, it's no way I can't comment on him in my head. Like he be
Oh yeah,
doing
that's true. That's true.
I mean, it's just some stuff that you go by. You have to say something. There's no way you. It's not even that you want to. It's just like something that has to be said. It's just so stupid. You have to comment on it, or it's just so obvious. Like, let me see somebody who else be hating. Who else be hating? Who's a hating ass nigga? You ever watch the Skip Bayless show?
Yeah.
You ever
Oh, I
watch
can't.
you ever
Yeah.
watch Skip Bayless and
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp? Bro, I
I don't
can't
like
help.
Shannon. Shannon be hating all the time.
Hold up, you don't like Shannon? Shannon be
I
saying
don't
some
fuck with
real shit
Shannon.
though. Bayless, it's just like when you see Skip Bayless on that joint, you can't help but not to say nothing. Like he just the type of person he is. You want to say something about it. It's how they present themselves in real life. That's how I feel like.
So like not Shannon Sharp. What's my other dude name? Well, I'll come back to his foolish ass. But
Who you about
anyway,
to say?
I can't remember the dick name. I just forgot his name. Oh, Chris Collinsworth, like him. I can't stand him.
Who is that?
He's the Sunday night commentator for Monday night. I mean Sunday Night Football.
Oh man, he blows me, bro.
Man, he be getting on my dang nerves. Cause he be a bandwagon and fool, man.
Hey, we doing too much. Hey,
So
yeah.
look, the next meme.
I mean, Malika.
So the next meme says you like to run your mouth and crack jokes, but I like to fight. Uh, I think that's a fact, man.
Oh, all right, put
Yeah,
it like this. Some people
yeah.
be getting too like. All right, put it like this. Some people don't get it wrong. Some people be getting. Let me see how look at it. All right, so they basically saying like they get offended by those jokes and they want to fight after, right?
Um,
Because
no, I mean, no. I think what it's saying is like, okay. So you running your mouth and cracking jokes, but I ain't got time to be running my mouth and cracking jokes. I'm just gonna 1-2 punch you, and then we'll see who laughing now.
I mean, I'm looking at it like, all right, I was looking at it like this. Like some people can't take jokes because it's
I
like,
can't take jokes.
I no,
No,
look,
I'm just playing. I
nah, look.
can't.
It's like this. It depends how deep them jokes is. I can joke with my boys all day, but you know, some jokes be too dark, and then they be like,
Some jokes cut too deep.
and then when you want to fight, it's like, bro, I ain't even mean it like that. Nah, bro, you know what you said. Like, nah, I feel that. Because people have been joking with me into a point, you know, when you getting off on somebody, you getting off on somebody, you just can't. It's everybody been in that situation where they joked against somebody and they just can't joke with them. They can't joke with them
Yeah,
because they're getting off too hard. But then they
yeah.
start getting deep in
They didn't
person.
took it too far.
Then they trying to disrespect you, and then they get mad when you want to fight. So I feel that. I feel that. I feel that 100%.
That's what I'm saying. That's me all day.
Yeah, you
We
just
can
can't
joke
get too
for a
deep with
minute,
each other.
but let's not get
Wait,
crazy.
wait. She said women be wanting full attention. What was that regarding to, Malika?
You ignoring me and playing your video game.
Who would know? Who, me?
They came for you.
Wait, she said he right. What
Hmm.
I'm right about?
I don't even remember. You should have been paying attention.
I said a lot of stuff. I'm telling you, but that's not our fault that they receive it.
Yeah, and they talking about the memes. Yeah, yeah. Or when people be joking. Nah, but you be knowing when you be coming for somebody. People
Nah,
be knowing.
you do. You do.
Especially when they be them like low subliminal messages. Let's say me and you just got off the phone and you be like, people always talking shit, but they ain't gonna say it to my face. I gotta call you back now. Make sure that we on the same page. Especially if you just got off the phone accusing me of talking behind your back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. Sometimes the shit got to be cleared up. But nah, it does depend on how you take it. And you know what? Truth be told, her dog on the holler.
But the thing about it, yeah, facts. But the thing about it is, you just got to know who you're joking with. I'm not about to joke with people who can't take a joke. Because
Yeah.
me and my friends and stuff, joking and stuff, we know our boundaries. We know where not to go with it. It just depends. I'm not about to joke with somebody I don't feel comfortable like doing that with. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I'm not about.
Facts.
That's just that's just me. But everybody has their own different perspective on things. I'm just not about to joke with somebody that unless they make me feel comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And
We
you
got
gotta know how far to go with somebody. Like you can't just be joking with people randomly. Because unfortunately, for most people, what folks don't realize is that Virgos, we have a slick ass mouth and a harsh ass, and we have a harsh ass vocabulary. So, and there are other signs out there that are like that, but I can speak specifically for Virgos. And like you cut too deep, then we come in for you below the knees. And sometimes some shit may be said that you can't come back from.
can't take.
So
Let me tell you something. Those be the worst ones because when somebody says something to you that they can't take back, bro, it's like you want to think about that forever. So y'all can never kind of like squash it out. You know what I'm saying? That's
hmm
I really be like I really be I don't know about everybody else. I just be selective of who I joke with, and then I have some of those friends that I know with, or I know how far to take with them because they sensitive.
But like, have you ever said anything to somebody that you couldn't come back from?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and I knew it as soon as it came out my mouth. I was like, fuck it.
yeah. And I mean that's how Virgos roll. Like they push you and they push you and they push you, and then
No,
boom, you say
that was
it, and then it's like,
because I was looking at it like this. I know this about to come out my mouth. Forgive me, God, but they asking for this.
yeah, man, it's your time. It's your time. Look, one of the memes we got is I don't need a man. I know how to change my oil. This poor misguided woman is pouring Crisco down her tank. Young ladies, it's usually something like 1040 or just go to AutoZone and ask them what you need, and they'll tell you where to put it in. Okay, all right. Don't do that on your own.
Females don't
Oh,
change oil in their cars. I don't care what nobody say.
see, what'd you say?
Females, y'all need us for that. If y'all need us for anything, y'all need us for that.
Oh, you got to be kidding me! I knew how to change my oil. Bump
Me,
that. I ain't never need a
Malika,
man for that.
Malika, you like a tomboy though. You different. You got both sides. You
I'm
ain't scared.
saying though, you
You
can't
ain't
just
scared to get something.
generalize females.
Let me tell you something. That's no. I'm generalizing them. They definitely be messing up their car. If it wasn't for men, they would never check their oil, bro. God
Some,
forbid.
and it also
Okay,
depends on how they were raised, man.
I'm gonna give like this. I'm gonna give 97%
I ain't even gonna give you that much.
because y'all females don't be checking your oil, y'all car. Y'all let that joint run to
You
it
know how
forever.
many females can probably burnt out an engine and know how to check that shit now?
Yeah, but they just didn't. They just didn't do it. They just chose not to do
The first time, you only gotta learn that lesson one good time. You burn out one engine. That's all you need. The rest of your life, you be checking the oil all the time.
it. Yeah, you definitely will.
So look. So this was a TikTok video that we got this week, and it was called Niger, right? And so it's this white guy trying to say Niger, and I guess what ends up happening is he gets awfully close, and so there's like this black dude that keeps coming in and making sure that he won't say the word. So let me ask you this, right? When is an appropriate time for a white person, because you know what word they're getting at, right? Or a person that is of non-African American or Black American descent, able to use that word.
You talking about white people, right?
I'm talking about anybody that is not
Look,
black.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Nia. Look, I'm gonna tell you a story. So you know the all black schools, HBCUs, right?
Yep.
I met this dude named Keith Trumps. He went to an all black school, a college on football scholarship. Like he played corner. There are no white corners out here. They called it like he went to a school in Alabama. He was the only black dude on campus. They nicknamed him Snow Gotti. And I ain't
He
gonna
was
lie to
white.
you, yeah, he's white, he tall, he looked like Thor. Young. This is the thing. This is all I'm gonna say right here. I think when God made him, I think he messed up and put him like in the wrong body because he's black, he's white, but you would never like, you would never like think it. He said the N word. I ain't gonna lie to you. People can say what they want. He don't mean no harm by it. He a nigga for real, brother. Nigga got the Crown Vic on 24s. He white. He went to an all black
Okay, but
school.
here's my thing. Okay, but
I don't
here's
feel
the thing.
offended because that's one of my best friends. He don't mean it that way. He just grew up around all black people. He don't know nothing else.
Okay, so let me say this. The difference is, and I'm going to say, and I agree with Sharon here, there is no appropriate time. There's never an appropriate time, because I'm going to tell you this: the scenario is going to go two different ways, right? Let's say that your friend, what's his name, Snow Gotti.
Yeah.
Snow Gotti gets pulled over by the cops, right? They're going to treat him a lot differently than they treat you.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When he start talking, nah, I don't think so.
Nah, they always going to treat him better.
Nia, I'm telling
They
you what,
never going to treat him the way they going to treat you.
Nia, look, I'm just saying this. I feel what you're saying, but you gotta meet this. I mean, like you gotta meet this guy. I love. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, I get what you're saying, because I've grown up with kids that have been. I mean, hell, we had a snowflake in my school too,
You ever
and
been?
that's disrespectful. But you know what I mean. We had a white kid in school that I called Snowflake, and and that was kind of bullying. So I apologize to you if you're out there listening right now, Snowflake. I
We
mean,
gotta stop. We gotta
homeboy,
stop
I
saying.
forgot your name, kid.
We gotta stop saying it ourselves. Then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the problem. That's the problem. We need to start correcting ourselves and not saying it ourselves, so we don't allow other people to use it. Because personally, I just don't feel like there's any time that it's appropriate for anybody else to use it outside of a person of color. And I still don't think it's appropriate for a person of color to use it, because I think that we casually throw it around so much, and it's almost like we're double daring somebody to use the word. I mean, fact of the matter is, I don't want to use a word that I have to, and I carelessly use it too. So I am working on stopping using it. Okay, because anybody that sees any of my podcasts will be like, "Well, you done said it a few times." Yes, I have, and I need to work on doing better about that as a person. But in the grand scheme of things, I mean, once we start kicking that word around, and once we stop putting so much value on it, well, they stop putting so much value on it. You know what I mean? But right now, that word has so much power and that word has so much value that we allow us to get offended and us to get um um upset, because unfortunately it's one of the few things we got. It's all the freak we got. You know what I mean? That's the only time that you can get up in a white person's face and get mad about them saying something without the whole world turning on you, is when they use their word. That's all we got right now.
Nah, she not lying though. She's
And so
not lying at
because of
all.
that, it's what we hold on to. But it's like we taunt them with it and double dog them to say it. And then when they say it, we jump up in their shit. And it's a crazy system. But until we get equality, I guess that's what we'll be using, right? I double
Nah,
dog dare you to say it. Come on, say it, say it. I'm gonna
nah.
push you. I'm gonna pee on your car door handle,
Oh,
and I double dog dare you to say it. And Shannon's right. Nobody should be saying it, period. Shannon says that's like BLM matters more when white people are killing us. What about when we're killing ourselves? Facts. Facts. We need to stop killing ourselves as well. You know what I mean? And I think it all goes back to education and stuff like that, because unfortunately we've never been taught a better way. And those of us that have been educated and taught don't necessarily always come back to the community to help bring other people back up,
nah, you never. You're not lying though. I mean,
because we're scared.
I want to take it back. I want to say it's an appropriate time. I feel like it just doesn't offend me when people say it because I feel like it's more ignorant than offensive. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I think that,
Because
but
I look at people. Go, I'm listening, lady.
I think that, no, and I see where you're coming from a younger perspective, and I don't say that to be disrespectful at all,
No, 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 no,
but
for sure. You already know.
like, like back in the time, like I'm one generation removed from that word getting somebody killed.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like I'm one generation away from, like, if you think about it, like, okay, so I'm old enough to be one of your parents, and then so my parents, your grandparents, right? Boom, and then their parents were slaves.
Yeah, that's where stuff gets tricky right there.
So we're only 3-4 generations from slavery.
That's where it definitely gets tricky. Yeah, she ain't never lied about that.
And so I think that's why we hold on to that word so much, because it's the only thing we fucking got.
that we can kind of like get something from.
Yeah.
If like when they attack us and they say something like that, we have a reason to get bucked without kind of getting in trouble.
Exactly. Like we have a reason to sue them. We have a reason to get them fired. We have a reason to destroy their lives. And that's something that's been happening to us for such a long time that just that little word gives us enough power to be able to do that. You catch a person of non-color saying that, and I don't care if you Latino, Asian, white, whatever. You catch a non-black person saying that word, referring to people of color, black people, that's it. That's a wrap. You've lost your job.
Yeah,
Your
she's not
family turns their
lying.
back on you in public.
Not lying at all.
They may still fuck with you behind closed doors, but in public, your family don't know you. We didn't raise them that way. Be your own parents.
Yeah, bro. Like, damn, bro. That make you make a lot of sense. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it's crazy how like back in your day. I mean, not back in your day. I'm not necessarily saying like
I
it
was about to
didn't.
say, I'm about to call your mama.
Nah, 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 nah. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying it's crazy how back in the day, how if you would have said something like that, how it affects niggas nowadays. Like when people say that, bro. Like our generation, like I was telling you, we don't really look at it like as like, you know, they're like racial. We don't take it as offensive. We'd be looking at them like we stupid. Like y'all really
Yeah,
take that joint smack the heart. Cause I
yeah.
guess y'all witnessed it more than us. Like we just learned about the slavery. I feel like y'all grandparents and artists can actually talk to y'all about it. We don't really have a lot like that unless they're not alive. You feel me? If that makes any sense.
No, I think it makes a ton of sense because I'm from the generation of the worker bees. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like your parents, like not saying parents, but your parents or your grandparents are probably slaves, so they could talk to you and tell you about stuff. So you take it a little to heart more because it has something to do with your loved ones. Like I don't have nobody like that. Well, I did have somebody like that, but she passed away, like my great grandmother. So I really can't really like. She gave me a little bit of it. She had Alzheimer's and stuff, but like she couldn't remember anything but that. If
Yeah.
I could talk to my grandma about anything else, she'd just be blank. But when I talked to her about that, she could tell a whole book.
And it's those, and you know what? And you got to make sure you pass that narrative down to your children. You know what I'm saying? And your nieces and your nephews and the people in your family, so that that story continues to go on, so that people understand why that word is so offensive and why people hang on to that.
I mean, it's offensive because, bro, like, I mean, this is how they treated us. When you went off historic times, it's basically how the white people treated us. It is very offensive, but it's
Well, it
like,
ain't just the way white people treat us; it's the way anybody treats us. They
no, let me
might
tell you
come
something.
over here,
It's not, you want nothing here? I don't even care about the word nigga. It's the hard R for me.
but it should be the whole thing.
Black lives matter more when white people are killing us. What about when I don't even believe in Black Lives Matters. I always say we doing it to ourselves. We can't blame the white man for everything.
We can't.
Because we
We
in the
can't.
communities still selling drugs, still killing people, still rapping about killing people, shooting people. You know what I'm saying? We still doing the same thing.
But let me
Still,
ask you something, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate on that, right?
yeah.
So we still doing all that, but what other alternatives do we have?
But I ain't gonna even lie to you. We have every alternative in the book.
Do we?
We really do.
Okay, like what?
We really do. We can go to school we want. They not gonna let me tell you something. It does not put it like this. It is not hard to get an education, go to a HBCU, take your education seriously and not look at it, oh, it's a black college to party and all this. Get your education and get a PhD, get an associate's, get whatever you want and get a job.
But
There's
what
certain
about the people that can't afford to go to school?
the people that afford to get to school, bro, I ain't gonna even lie to you. Keep it a band is always the way, bro. It's about like if I didn't have the money to get to go to school, I feel like this. Me, I'm a people's person. I will always be connecting with somebody. It's always a way around everything. It's just how bad you want to do it. Some people will look at it like, okay, I'm struggling, I'm in this bad position, so I'm gonna just stop what I'm doing. Nah, bro. There's been people put in way worse and unfortunate situations than you that were black and they made it happen. So why can't you? If I was them, this is what I would do. Because this is what I do when I was in college playing football and I got hurt. I used to watch documentaries on my favorite football players and their stories and what they had to go through to get where they at. And I was like, damn, I ain't really going through anything. I can make it happen if they can. That's just me.
Yeah.
That's it's just about how your mindset, bro. You just gotta if you're put in a bad position, okay, you gotta first thing you gotta do, you gotta take notification. Okay, I'm in a bad position. Boom. then you're not talking about that no more. We already that's understood. I'm in a bad position right now. It is. It is what it is. I can't sit there and complain about it. How can I make this better? Slowly or
Facts.
fastly. That's
Uh-huh.
how this is how I look at it. Because the more you mope and the more you soap and say, "Woe is me," you just gonna be. It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be in a worse position. Like that's just how I look at it. So I
Yeah.
mean, like they are more fortunate than us in certain things. They are, and a lot of things actually. But like, there's a lot of black successful black people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at like they can do it, we can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. The odds, it doesn't it feel better when you make it and the odds was against you versus when
Fuck
you.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine like the white people who got like the silver spoon. When they get it, they don't appreciate shit. They end up killing themselves anyway.
Facts.
They end up destroying and just smoking themselves or like doing hardcore drugs because they ain't really never been through shit. And when shit hits them, they kill themselves. I'm just being
But
real.
Shannon's right.
I'm just being real. So
Now you
now,
being
so when black people end up going through some shit, we just deal with that shit. We just deal with it, bro, and we just get through it, bro. And then when we make it to the top, oh man, you never gonna hear the end of our damn mouth. Some people might be humble, but you never gonna hear the end of my damn mouth. I'm gonna do it in a
mhm.
respectful tone, but you gonna hear this. You gotta
See,
feel that. Cause you
see.
ain't go through it. I did. That's just me.
But Sharon's right though. Everybody didn't have the mentality to think that way. And she's right. She's right. Because a lot of people just aren't as strong. And that always goes back to something that we're a huge proponent of, and that's getting that mental health taken care of, man.
Yeah, that's a serious
Because you
thing.
got to believe in you. You got to start with you. Because if you don't believe in you, nobody else will. You know? And even if it's every morning you getting up and saying, hey, I'm here for a fucking reason. I don't know what it is, but I'm here for a reason. And maybe it's to notice something, or maybe it's to look at a tree, or maybe it's to say hello to somebody that maybe having a worse day than I am. Who knows?
No,
Who
for
knows?
sure. That's
But yeah,
definitely.
yeah. Get that mental health taken care of, man. There
Yeah,
is
I'm
nothing
thinking.
embarrassing about saying I see a therapist. There is
I got
nothing
a question though,
embarrassing
Nick.
about saying that I go and get help.
Hey,
Huh?
Malik, I got a question.
What's up, man?
Like, bro, I been thinking, is that therapy stuff even worth it? I did it, bro. I feel like I ain't getting nothing out of it. I don't know,
Maybe
man.
you had the wrong therapist.
But it's like, what are they supposed to really be talking about? Does it really help you, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be
So a
looking at
lot of
it.
people have a lot of things bottled up inside of them that they just need somebody to hear them. You know what I mean? Like there are just people out there that just need to get some shit off their chest. And it may not need to be directed at the person that they're angry at, but it may just need that they need to talk through some stuff. And maybe they need somebody to help see it from somebody else's perspective so that they don't internalize so many things. You know how many kids out there when their parents divorced, they're like, it was my fault. You know what I mean? And they
What?
carry that. Yeah.
Why though?
Exactly. But see, you didn't grow up that way.
Well, I'm saying if that's a situation between them. I don't think a child can make like
But a lot
that.
of children carry that burden.
That's different.
Yeah, there's a lot of different burdens that people are out there carrying that a lot of people just don't know about. And
Imagine.
it's trying to find out what that issue is and being able to talk through it. And it just helps you get to the root of the cause of why you feel the way that you feel about yourself or about other people or how you can get through living a more happier, fulfilling life. So yes, therapy does work. I am a strong proponent of therapy.
Well, you need to direct me to the therapist you went to if you went to one.
Huh. I've been to several, and it depends on what you're going through. Like I after my grandfather passed, I needed to go talk to somebody about grieving and getting through that. You know what I mean? Because it was a very hard situation for me.
Yeah.
There's different times in your life where you need to talk to different people, and sometimes a therapist doesn't have to even be like. I mean, I recommend everybody get to a licensed therapist, but sometimes this it's the baby steps of just finding somebody that you trust to talk to.
And why doesn't it work when it's your parents? Why it has to be somebody you don't know, right? So they can't give you like. I was
Well,
hearing it has to be somebody like from what I heard.
Well, it helps to have somebody that is non-judgmental to your specific situation and that doesn't know the people that you know. You know what I mean? So you can speak very freely about them and get an unbiased opinion. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because there are times that you may tell a story where you think, darn it, you're right, and this is the way it should have went down, and yada yada yada. But if you tell the story to somebody else and they're hearing it and they don't know the other party and they don't know how the other party may react or whatever, it's easier for them to give you a true answer, and it may not be what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear.
Because you basically saying the people that love you are going to give you the sweet answer instead of giving you the real deal.
I mean, they sometimes are not comfortable with telling you the truth, and it's not because they're giving you a sweet answer, but maybe they feel like, maybe there's been an instance where they may have given you some advice and you may have not taken it, or you may have been offended by it, or I don't know. I'm just throwing out a wide array of anything that could happen, you know what I'm saying? And now they're uncomfortable telling you the truth even though you really need to hear it.
That I that's what I'm saying. I don't be scared to go to therapy, bro, but I just wanna like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know. I don't know, man. Like I've been hearing about it. And they saying because you have you noticed that lately? Mental health has always been a thing, but it's like I feel like it's more like broadcasting nowadays. That just because we have some social media.
I think that there are so many people that are breaking now, and there are so many new labels for things that are happening to people, that it's more diagnosable.
Yeah,
And I think that you're starting to recognize more signs because people are more open about it. You know what I mean? If you know that your friend is in bed all the time and they don't get out of bed, it ain't just and they always say, "Well, it's just because I'm not feeling well." But they're not showing symptoms of a cold or a flu or any physical ailment that should keep them in the bed, then, now we know that that may be a sign of depression, and that's something to look for. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And so back in the days, we didn't know that. We just thought, well, such and such ain't feeling well. And there'd be times where your mom or my mom and I'm just saying kids in general, and I'm not even
yeah,
specifically talking about mine or yours, but just parents in general would be in the bed because maybe they had a bad breakup, or whatever was going on in their life at that time, where they couldn't get out of bed, and you just thought, your friends, well, I can't really come outside because I gotta look at my mom because she's sick. Man, she's been sick for a week, and it's not a cold. So it's just things like that. Now we recognize some of the symptoms, and so now we're able to help people understand that there's other options instead of just sucking it up and living through it. Because
yeah. I
some
need.
people just have mental imbalances with all these hormones and things that they put in the food that, who knows what we're ingesting.
Yeah, that's why I've been low key lately, just not eating a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And Sharon's right. It's easier to talk to a stranger than it is to talk to, somebody, because like I said, that person's non-judgmental.
Sharon been lit on this joint all day.
Yeah, yeah, we appreciate you contributing to us this evening, Sharon. We definitely do. And on that note, folks, we're going to head out of here. Thank you for joining us for another version of Ask a Virgo. Thank you to the viewers that'll be checking us out later. We appreciate the views. Be sure to subscribe and like and leave your comments if you have any. Thanks again for viewing with us, and y'all have a fabulous evening. Phil, what you got to say, PT3?
Hey man, I appreciate y'all having me, man. I appreciate the feedback. It's fun to be on this show. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm consistent. This is my third time. I'm the only person in here now, so I'm here.
Amen. 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 That's what it's about. That's what it's about. And on that note, we out of here, folks. Good night.
Yeah.